Hello everyone, welcome to Topper IS. So as part of our daily series, let's today also look at few of the important news that was part of your Hindu as well as taken from PIB. Okay, so let's get started then. So the first one is with respect to BharatNet project. Okay, so Indian government, cabinet, Union cabinet has given approval for revised implementation strategy of BharatNet program. So what is the revised strategy? So revised strategy is to bring in private sector, private players in the implementation of the scheme. So initially, what was there in the sense BharatNet project was aiming to connect gram panchayats. Okay, so gram panchayats of the nation were to be connected. Now in the revised strategy, what they are planning is they are also, the scheme will be extended to all the inhabited villages, not just connecting gram panchayats. So all villages do not have gram panchayats, right? So extension of the scheme to all the inhabited villages. This is a revised strategy. One more strategy is bringing in private players. Okay, so you see in the strategy like creation, upgradation, operation, maintenance, and utilization of BharatNet, a concessionaire will be selected by a competitive international bidding process. A concessionaire is nothing but a private player. So you are bringing in, a PPP model in the implementation of BharatNet scheme. So that is the new things that are in the BharatNet scheme now. PPP model and enhancing or extending this BharatNet scheme to all inhabited villages. And you are there is also proposal to come out with viability gap funding. So viability gap funding, usually why it is given in the sense, see, certain projects are economically justified but not financially viable in the sense, see, for example, why do we have greater number of towers and tower density in urban areas compared to rural areas? Because telecom companies will be earning more revenue in urban centers compared to rural areas. Okay, so that is why, so that makes the difference, right? Revenue that you can earn. So obviously private sector will not be willing to uh, participate in such kind of projects. So to accommodate such all issues, because of viability of the project and all, make it financially viable issues, uh, viability gap funding will also be provided by the government up to rupees of 19,000 crore rupees. Okay, so viability gap funding, PPP model, extending it beyond the gram panchayat. So this is a new thing that have been added to the BharatNet scheme. Okay, then certain things, yeah, general points like PPP model, bringing in private sector is known to bring in, is said to bring in certain advantages. So like use of innovative technology by the private sector, then high quality of service, okay, service level to consumers, faster deployment of network and quicker connectivity to consumers, then competitive tariffs, because of competition and all, prices are likely to come down. Then variety of services on high speed broadband, including over the top services and multimedia services as part of packages offered to consumers. Okay, then access to online services. So these are the known said benefits that you are going to get if you are bringing in PPP model. Okay, then other things like related to BharatNet, private sector partner is also expected to bring in equity investment and raise resources towards capital expenditure and for operation and maintenance of the network. So we are bringing in private sector. So along with him, what he brings is also capital, right? So capital is necessity. So that is the main aim of PPP model. Then proliferation of broadband in rural areas will bridge the rural urban divide of the digital access and accelerate the achievement of digital India. So inequality of various forms is always talked. So there is a divide, rich, poor, and all those things, and there is equally a divide between rural and urban areas in various spheres. So digital era also, we talk about digital divide between rural and urban area, and these kind of programs like BharatNet will bridge that digital divide. Okay, and bring in new services to rural areas like online education, telemedicine, skill development, e-commerce, and other applications, right? So this is how it is said to bridge in digital divide. Then next news is with respect to power distribution scheme, distribution sector scheme. A scheme has been revamped. So Union Cabinet has approved for reforms based and result linked revamped distribution sector scheme. Okay, so what it does aims to do is it aims to improve the operational efficiencies and financial sustainability of all the discoms. Okay, no, private sector discoms are not included. Okay, so how it aims to do, how it aims to improve the operational efficiencies and financial stability is it is providing for conditional financial assistance to discoms for strengthening supply infrastructure. So only if you are able to achieve certain criterias, certain results, then only we are going to give you a financial assistance. Okay, so pre-qualifying criteria will be set up, and if you achieve a minimum benchmarks with respect to that parameters, so after the evaluation you will be getting financial assistance. Okay, that is how you are going to improve the operational efficiencies and financial sustainability. And implementation of the scheme would be based on action plan worked out for each state. So one size fits all approach will not be there. According to the state, various states, different strategies will be made out, action plan will be made out. Then coming to schemes objective, so objective is to reduction of AT&C losses, so transmission and commission losses, to the pan India levels by 12 to 15%. So reduce these losses by 12 to 15% by 2024-25. Then reduction of ACS ARR gap to 0 by 2024-25. It is nothing but average cost of service to agree average revenue realized. Okay, so cost of service is high presently discoms, and the revenue that is realized is lesser. Okay, at least to reduce this gap to 0 by 24-25 is what the scheme aims for. Then developing institutional capacities for the modern discoms, so develop the infrastructure. Then improvement in the quality, reliability, affordability of the power supply to consumers through a financially sustainable and operationally efficient distribution sector. So this is done by bringing in private sector. That's why they are opening in private sector. Okay, these are all the objectives. So if you are able to achieve the things, a financial assistance will be given to the discoms. Then next one is with respect to glacial lake atlas of Ganga river basin released. Okay, so glacial lake atlas has been released of Ganga river basin particularly. So this atlas will be used in carrying out climate change impact analysis and disaster mitigation planning. So this atlas, actually it was an initiative under National Hydrology Project, a central sector scheme implemented by Department of Water Resources, River Development and Ganga Rejuvenation. So Jal Shakti Ministry, right? So a National Hydrology Project is there. Under that, you are coming out with a glacial lake atlas. So what is aim to do? So aim is to facilitate acquisition of reliable information and putting the same in public domain, which would pave the way for an effective water resource development and management. Okay, so that is the main, to put out the reliable information in the public domain, so that will help in water resource development and management. Okay, then we have deep tech based research in India. See, a new program has been, a new initiative has been started, launched by Science and Engineering Research Board. So Science and Engineering Research Board is a statutory body under Department of Science and Technology. Okay, so it has launched a new initiative. So the initiative is called Fund for Industrial Research Engagement. Okay, so acronym FIRE. Okay, Fund for Industrial Research Engagement. So once this initiative, it aims to aims or helps Indian research community to pursue industry relevant research opportunities in the areas of deep technologies that are novel, transformative, and can have a groundbreaking impact on the national scale. So what all these novel technologies are? Nothing but a new technology like artificial intelligence, machine learning, okay, internet of things, materials and devices, platform systems, circuits and architecture, the new technologies. So research in these areas will be promoted under FIRE initiative of Department of under Department of Science and Technology, particularly Science and Engineering Research Board. Okay, it is a statutory body, remember that. So SERP FIRE is a novel initiative to bring together industry and academia on the common platform to exchange groundbreaking ideas and co-promote innovative research. So like R&D is essential, right? Research and development. So in India, we see a lack of research and development, even the government spending and all those things. Analysis we have covered also in our mains analysis series. You can watch that. So one side is one way to boost research and development. All these things is bring in a platform where you industries and academicians will be cooperating. So FIRE is such initiative to bring them together. Okay, that will lead to a new innovation and all those things. So that's it for today. You can also download the PDF of this document in the link that is shared below, and do download Topper IS Institute app so that you can get access to n number of this kind of videos, which will help you in your UPSC preparation. Thank you.